channel. So today's video is a little bit different. You can see my face. My name's Ashley. I am the head nail technician and owner of The Nail Guru Limited. Today's video is all about sort of stigmas in the nail industry and the beauty industry, mainly around pricing and how it's just never changed. So if you're new here, thank you ever so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and click the like button to make sure that I know that I'm doing everything I can to give you videos that you guys want to watch. If you want to leave a comment in the description box below, feel free telling me what videos you want to see next. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me before I start going really into things. So I have been a nail technician for almost 2 years. I started just after the birth of my second child. I really love it. It's literally my whole life. It's something I've always wanted to do. The one thing I have noticed is that prices have never changed, even from when I was really young and I got my nails done to doing the job now. They've sort of stayed the same. But if you look at like a hairdresser or a beautician or something like that, their prices go up and up and up each year, and people don't really bat an eyelid. They're not really phased. But when it comes to nails, there's sort of the stigma that they want to not pay any more than £30, which is massively undercharging for a lot of nail techs out there who do incredible work, and I'm here to talk to you about that today. I apologise, I'm really nervous. This is the first time I've done a face-on video, but I'm gonna see how I go. I will get there in the end. So the first thing I want to talk about is how the stigma about the £30. I recently did a webinar with Maddie Cook from Bosch Salon. I will leave the link to her webinar in the description box below. It's really good, and it's free as well, which is perfect. And it really opens your mind to like money mindset and money management and how to price your nails accordingly. From what I've seen from people's opinions and stuff floating around the internet is that people are so scared to up their prices because of what other people might think. I was one of them. I had massive anxiety when I upped my prices, but sometimes you just have to rip off the plaster and do it. When I first started, I was charging sort of like training prices, so about £10 to £15 a set. Just so I could sort of get my practice in and get my repetition. When I qualified, I upped it to about £20, £25. And then I sort of never really upped it until last year. I upped it one more time. And then I thought, that's it, that's enough. I'm not gonna sort of go any higher than that. I then did this webinar and it made me realise that I was working for pretty much nothing last year. I worked all hours of the day, pretty much 7 days a week, doing everything I could, marketing, trying to get clients in and all of that, sort of trying to fit my life around clients. And I really didn't have a lot to show for it, and that really made me feel rubbish. It made me feel like I wasn't very good at my job and that I didn't really want to do it anymore. And then I did this webinar and my whole mindset about clients has completely changed. So it said about how you need to set yourself a salary. I never really paid myself last year. Every bit of money that I earned went straight back into my business, and I really didn't put myself first. So this year I really started to put myself first. I've completely rebranded my whole business, and it is about starting again. So what I've seen is that from doing this is, one, people are always going to have opinions on the prices that you charge. But it's about knowing your worth, and as long as your clients are happy and you still have people coming in and your books are still full, then it doesn't matter. I now charge quite substantially higher than what I did before. It's only gone up by about £10, but that is a lot to some people. So I've noticed that I'm now getting the clients that I want, sort of thing. I'm now getting the clients that are going to come back every 3 weeks to 4 weeks. They really take care of their nails and they really appreciate the time and the effort and the artwork that goes into it. So I've noticed that people are saying, oh, but I don't want to pay anything over £30. Now, if you look at someone who goes to get their hair cut or their hair bleached or something like that from a hairdresser, they can be in there for 3+ hours, easily paying up to £150 a time, and they're not bothered. You can go get your makeup done and it will last 3 hours. And if you want lashes on that, you can pay anywhere from £30 to £50, maybe even up, depending on the person that you go to. You can get lashes that last, I don't know how long they last, but sometimes they are over £75 and people don't don't bother. They don't care, they're not bothered about the price, they just want to get it done. When you go to get your nails done, you see all of these nail bars in town charging about £30 to £35, maybe 40 depending on what services you're getting, but people don't think prices should be above that. Now, if you go to a town salon, they're very quick. It's not about the service or the experience, it's just about getting your nails done in and out in an hour, pretty much like a conveyor belt. I've had a few clients come to me from nail bars and they have basically said that it is really fast. I'm not saying that all nail bars are the same, just certain nail bars can be quite quick. You don't really get much of a customer service experience. When you come to me, I'm a bespoke nail studio. I work from home. It is personal one-on-one appointments only. I don't do walk-ins. It is all about you. It's all about the service that you're receiving, the quality of the products that I use, and giving you exactly what you want in that time and making sure that I can do everything and anything to make you happy with your nails and the service, to make you come back and to want to see me again for me to do your nails. That costs money. Products cost money. I use Young Nails and Magpie. They're high quality products. They are expensive products and I need to charge for my time and my worth. I also need to charge for any sort of like profit that I want to make for my wage. If I'm not charging myself a wage, then I'm working for nothing. I didn't start my own company to work for nothing, to work for less than minimum wage, which is what if you're charging about £30 per set of nails, you are basically earning less than minimum wage when you take off product, you take off taxes and national insurance and everything else like that. If I wanted to work for minimum wage, I would have gone and worked for minimum wage. I wouldn't have started my own company. I'm really passionate about nails and I think I deserve more than less than minimum wage, which is what I was on. I was on, I think, about £4 to £3 an hour when I worked out all my prices, and that was from charging about £30. So I upped my prices, and it's also about knowing your worth as well. When I was working last year, I really felt like I wasn't worth it at all. I felt like my whole time of doing nails was just a waste of time. I really wasn't spending much time with my family. I was working all the time and basically for no money. Everything went back on tax and national insurance. I'm paying my accountant, I'm paying for products and everything like that. I was always learning new techniques and marketing and maybe paying for like Facebook ads sometimes, but I literally just felt worthless. I felt rubbish and it was the worst feeling in the world. And then when I decided I needed to do something different, it was just before the start of lockdown. Lockdown has really been a blessing to me in disguise. It's really helped me see that I need to charge more. It's helped me see that I need to firstly think about myself and not try and fit into everybody's budget. Not everyone is going to be able to afford your work, and that's completely fine. You don't have to feel guilty or that you need to change your prices to fit in one person. I think the more we can get out there about the stigma and about how much it needs to change, then the better. I really do believe that there's going to be a movement in this industry where people will just start charging their worth, and it is going to shake things up. Coronavirus has shaken things up anyway, and I know that clients aren't really ready to come back to getting their nails done and stuff like that, and that's fine. And obviously people are in financial worries, me myself included, because of the fact that I can't work. I have opened up today, so I do have a couple of clients to do today, but apart from that, my week's not actually as busy as I thought it would be because of the fact that people aren't ready, and that's fine. But the stigma really does need to change. It really affects people's mental health. For one, it affected mine massively, and then it really also affects their business. If they're not making any money, then it does make you feel worthless, and it all just sort of slides into one thing. One thing that does need to change is that clients need to realise that it's not about if they can afford us, it's about how much we need to charge to do the lifestyle that we want to live. It's about how much we want to earn, how much we think we deserve to earn, and after the thousands of pounds that we put in for training, the constant hours on nights where we're watching YouTube, doing different techniques and learning different things, getting in different bits of nail art. It's not about the fact that people think we just pluck numbers out of the air. It's about how much we have put into our business and how much we want to put out of it. We deserve to charge more than what what we do now, and I have recently upped my prices. I didn't say sorry, I didn't say, you know what, this is the reason why. I just said my prices are upping and that's it, and that you can see this post here, read my policies and everything else like that. If you have any issues, you can contact me. It's my clients, the ones that actually I need to worry about being happy, are perfectly fine. They completely understand, and they are what Maddie says, your rock star clients. They are going to be the ones that are not going to bother. They understand that your time is money and that you are worth the prices you are charging, and that is it. If they understand and they're happy, then that's all you need to worry about. I've gone so many years worrying about what other people are going to think, and it really did affect me, and my anxiety was at an all-time high earlier this year. And then through lockdown, I really have worked on that, and this has been one of the things to help me. And I think because of that, I've now become stronger as a person, and I've really sort of like screwed on my business head to think, how am I going to push my business this year, and how am I going to change this stigma on nail pricing? It really is something that needs to change. I know that there are a lot of nail technicians out there who will agree. Some maybe not, but that's fine. But we're not charging what we're worth, and that needs to change. And I really want to put this video out here to not scrutinise anything or be in a horrible way or anything, just to make people aware that there is this stigma. There's lots of stigmas, but pricing is the big one, and that we need to charge what we're worth, because £30 owes us nothing. If you look at what goes into pricing nails, it isn't just, oh, I'm just going to charge this much for this set. It's 20% automatically goes to tax and national insurance. You then need to put a percentage away for your products. You then need to put a percentage away for your wage. So everything in that is allocated. It's like a monthly budget. If you budget your money monthly, you know where every single bit of that money is going. And it is exactly the same with pricing your nails. And the thing is, people just think that products, you can buy them off Amazon for pretty cheap, so they must think that all of them are pretty cheap, and that's not the case. Obviously, the quality of the products that you buy will reflect on the prices that you charge. Mine are quite expensive for what I charge, so what I charge is valued around how much it costs per service, and how much I want to pay myself a wage, and how many days a week I want to work. I don't want to sit there and be working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, just to earn some decent money. I want to work 3 days a week because I have 2 children. They are my whole entire world, and my family is my life. And if I want to actually spend some time with my family, I need to charge accordingly, because I'm not going to sit there, work every night under the sun just to earn not very much money. If I want to earn some money, I've got to really charge my worth, and it is difficult and it is anxious. It does make you really think, oh my God, nobody's going to pay that. People are just going to think that I'm just money grabbing, but that's not the case. You will find clients, you will attract clients who want to pay that price. Nobody knows anyone's financial situation. You may be in debt and you need to charge that much to pay it off. Nobody knows how you're coping financially. Nobody should assume that they know how you're coping financially, and the prices that you charge are based on your own experience. I've really found this really helpful for me. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit all over the place. I am really passionate about this subject, and I really feel that it can help us in so many ways with charging what we're worth and earning a decent income and really pushing our businesses forward, whether you're self-employed or a limited company or you booth rent somewhere. It all applies to everybody, everyone in the world who feels that they are undercharging. It really is helpful to know that there is people out there who feel that way too. I was one of them for years, and now that I've charged my worth, it's amazing. One thing, you're never going to make everyone happy. People are going to have something to say, and it's just about rising above that. I've had to learn that. I'm sure other people have had to learn that. It is just one of those things where you can't please everyone, and if someone can't afford you, then that's fine. Don't feel guilty. Don't say, oh well, I'll give you a discount, because then you're just going to attract people who just want discounts all the time, and that's not what you should do. You should charge what you're charging. And then if they can't pay it, that's fine, but you will then have 4 or 5 people that can. And it is just about that mindset and how you want to push your business and how you think it's going to go for you. So the one thing that I just want to say is thank you so much for watching this video. I really know it's been a bit like all over the place, but I really hope that you can understand what I'm trying to say. And I really hope that you can help me make a change in this industry to start charging what we're worth and to be able to feel that we're worth it without feeling guilty about the fact that people can't afford us, because not everyone's going to afford you. Don't try and fit into everyone's budget, because it's never going to happen. At the end of the day, you charge what you charge, and you should just leave it at that. So please don't forget to give this video a like, comment and subscribe. If you want to let me know about your pricing, and if you want any help, please feel free to message me on Instagram. I will leave my page down below. I will also leave the link to Maddie's webinar, which is the best thing I've ever done. It's seriously changed my life and my business, so I really hope that you enjoy that and you tune in. It is completely free, and you just need a phone. It's just a link that gets sent to your email, so check that out. That will also be in the description box below as well, and there will be new videos 4 times a week for my new schedule, so can't wait to check those out, and I will see you all next time.